Why Tibet is not coming up like Kashmir and international forum?
1950,
Sir.
first Chinese invasion start. Tibetan government raised Tibet issue at UN. Nothing happened. Then 1959, we also used. Then again we raised Tibet issue at UN. Then after that, I think 3 occasions, 3 resolutions regarding Tibet. One resolution includes the right of self-determination mentioned. So then, during these years, I asked Indian government, firstly, government of India should sponsor Tibetan issue at UN. Then Pandit Nehru, then if not, Indian government should support. But then Pandit Nehru, Indian government also abstained. And then he advised me, Tibet issue cannot solve by raising the issue in UN. UN cannot solve Tibetan problem. Tibetan problem, you have to negotiate directly with China. And then Pandit Nehru also, you see, mentioned America will not go to war with China for liberation of Tibet. Pandit Nehru, very wise man, very experienced, and very, very helpful. Since I met him 64 or 54 when I was in China. Nehru also come there, and we met. Then 56, during Buddha Jaina celebration, we have several meetings and a lot of discussions. So, and 56, we more or less decide not to return to China or Tibet. But then Pandit Nehru advised me, better go, return to Tibet, and on the basis of 17-point agreement, you can carry struggle within Tibet. Then we return. We follow Pandit Nehru's advice. Very practical. Then 59, finally there is no other choice except to escape. Then I was told on the former, I think Deputy Secretary of Foreign Ministry. Now he, I think, no longer. What is his name? Jagat Mehta. Oh, Jagat Mehta, I think. He no longer, isn't it? No? Jagat Mehta. And he become very old, but he specially come to Dharamsala, see me, a few years ago. And he, main purpose come to see me is, you see, he want to make clear what happened 1959 at the cabinet meeting. Krishna Menon, Defense Minister, when Government of India received information, Dalai Lama left from Lhasa, now going towards India. Then one meeting, cabinet meeting, Krishna Menon or the Indian government should not give asylum to Dalai Lama because quite delicate relation with China. Then Pandit Nehru, at that meeting, he decided, no matter what other consequences, we have to accept Dalai Lama. He told me.
Issue of Tibet and Kashmir are both are same or different?
Oh, now I remember the name, Mr. Chakla, Foreign Minister. So I discussed about the Kashmir problem and Tibet problem. Then we didn't go into detail, but he immediately said, totally different.
What is the difference?
I think you should study more.
Facing challenge.
Huh?
Do you feel that circularism is feeling challenge? Secularism.
No. Secular is the only secular is the only sort of the way of future. 7 billion human beings, 1 billion non-believer, and among the 6 billions supposed believer, but many of them truly with that very belief creates more problem. So therefore, we really need the knowledge about secular ethics. Very important. When we talk deeper human value, according secular way, it covers entire 7 billion human beings. Then also it can, carry some sort of knowledge about those believers who create some problem. Indian Muslim, Shia, Sunni, I never heard problem. But in other Muslim countries, Shia and the Sunni killing each other. How bad? Now in Burma, Buddhist country, but some Buddhist actually, torture, killing some Muslims. Very bad. So therefore, not only non-believer, but among the believer also, we need some some sort of concept of secular. Respect to all religion, and also respect to non-believer. So very, so it is very relevant. I think 6 billion human beings, 6 billion human beings, 6 billion believer. But sometimes their belief create more problem. So these people also need some education about secular ethics. Then, no question, those non-believer, about 1 billion. Very relevant.
अपने आसपास की लेटेस्ट खबरों के लिए टीवी 30 इंडिया को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को प्रेस करें।